It's a process as you work back, but you seemed a lot more comfortable, a lot more fluid today than Stony Brook. Is that true? And how would you evaluate kind of where you're at?
I thought today was a great job moving forward. Just coach has been telling me just to stay patient with it. A lot of guys saying stay patient. They know how capable I am, how good I am. It's difficult, obviously, going down and just having to kind of start work your way back up, getting minutes and all that. But just get my legs under me and go from there.
When you guys fought back and tied the game, it seemed like all the momentum was going in Virginia's favor at that point. And then South Carolina scored 5 in a row, I think. Just what about their response that they had?
I mean, they're a good team. I played against them all my years in college at Alabama at a 4-overtime game with them. I mean, they're going to fight. I was telling the guys, no matter what, they're always going to fight. They could be down 20, they're still going to fight. That's just the way they're wired, the way that Coach Martin has guys playing. So, I mean, we just made a lot of mistakes today. Turnovers, giving up offensive rebounds, that kind of dictated the game. I'm not sure exactly how they scored those 5 points, but I would assume it was off of that for one of those two.
Casey, what's been your thought process and sort of mindset this year as you've struggled a little bit with your shot? I know it went a little bit better today, but what's been sort of your mindset this year?
Just keep shooting. You work on it time and time again. Just stay confident. Don't get discouraged. The coaches and my teammates keep believing in me. So the opportunity is going to be there. Just got to keep working and have a positive mindset.
Gene and then Mike.
Hey, Braxton, where would you assess this team offensively? And do you feel like you're still trying to figure out that part of the game a little bit without Kyle, Ty, and those guys gone?
I mean, I think we're going in the right direction. Tonight, it was just really turnovers. I mean, had we taken care of the ball, rebounded a little bit better offensively and defensively, I think the outcome would have been different. I mean, maybe not. But when you're not getting shots, it makes our offense a lot harder. I mean, you can't score a point if you're not getting shots. So we'll regroup, watch film, and be better next game.
Casey, along the same lines, the 19 turnovers for the team. Is there a theme in your eyes of why you guys are turning the ball over? Is it a mix of things, and how do you fix it going forward?
Yeah. I mean, I just think we're being aggressive, and sometimes a little too aggressive. But it can't be to the point where we're hurting ourselves. I feel like in that game we hurt ourselves. I mean, South Carolina did a great job with making shots and killing the momentum of the game. But we just gotta play our basketball, which is taking care of the ball, defending at a high level, and just being smart.
Understanding that obviously things didn't turn out the way you wanted, but the fact that you guys were able to come all the way back and tie it, what was encouraging in that stretch offensive play-wise, and how encouraging is it that the team kind of had the fight to do that?
I thought it was very encouraging, knowing that we're down by, I don't know how much, but by a lot, 2 double digits point. And so being able to come back from that with a young team gave me a lot of hope. We were sound at that point. We learned from what happened at the beginning of the game, and then we unplugged. So,
Coach Bennett said he thought that too many of South Carolina's shots early in the game were not contested well enough. Do you feel like you let them get into a rhythm and get comfortable, and once a team is in a rhythm like that, it's hard to get them out of it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, what I've remarked throughout the years is teams that get to beat us, they don't hesitate to shoot the ball. And when you come out in a night like tonight with a team that has size but can also space the floor, you got to be able to get into them and not let them get any easy bucket. Obviously, some were tough. He was contesting some, and some of the guys were contesting some, which was good. But we thought too many of those were too easy and weren't sound offensively to get it back. So.
Mamadi, for you guys, most points and your best field goal shooting percentage in 7 games. How much is that a sign at all that the offense is maybe starting to move in the right direction, or how would you kind of assess that?
Well, can you say that again? What you mean?
Most points and field goal and best field goal shooting percentage in 7 games as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a sign that the offense is starting maybe to develop or moving in the right direction?
Yeah, I mean, it goes the same way. I just said earlier, a second ago, that we're young, and it's not the fact that we don't know how to play, but knowing when to do what. And I think the guys are getting there. Today, I saw some flashes offensively. Sometimes guys would be open and let it go. At the beginning of the season, it wasn't so. The guys were holding it, were scared, or they weren't just doing what they were supposed to do at when they get the ball. But I thought some of the guys like Cody or Casey, even though he didn't hit so many shots, were able to get those open looks and let the ball fly.
Braxton said he felt much more comfortable in this game as opposed to Stony Brook. He looked more fluid. How did he look to you, and how important is getting him all the way back going to be for this group?
It's going to be very important. His defense is very helpful for the team, and I think we need him. But I thought he bounced back very quickly from the Stony Brooks game. Today he was very aggressive, and I think he's getting more comfortable as we get, as he touches the ball every day, as he gets to play more. He's getting more comfortable with his wrist, and I think that's very helpful for him too.
I believe you were down 13 in the second half, and you came back to tie it at 45-45. What did you think at that time? Did you feel you had the momentum, and how did it slip away at that point?
We thought we had the momentum. We thought we were back, and we just didn't play smartly. That wasn't on the coach or the staff. Yeah, that was mostly on us players. We weren't able to, and that's mostly on me too, because I wasn't able to tell them to calm down. We got the game. We got back in the game and take care of the ball and get great looks for at the end of every shot clock. I think that hurt us a little bit, but also South Carolina got a lot of offensive boards, and on fast break, every time they had after a defensive rebound, the guys, most of our wings weren't getting back early, so they were getting those fast break dunks that gave them a lot of hopes, and from there they were able to just do some home run on us.
Mamadi, season high 19 turnovers for Virginia today. How much of that would you attribute to South Carolina's defensive pressure, and how much do you think was just plain you guys being sloppy?
I mean, South Carolina is they played really well today. They played their tail off defensively, but we thought we weren't sound ourselves. I mean, at practice, Kush, it's harder. It's as hard as playing against the green team. Those are the guys who get us better practice. But playing against them is as hard or even harder than playing against South Carolina. And I just thought our personal decisions weren't good tonight.